What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, family? Now, listen, family. Imagine you making $66 million, but there's one catch: you steal it. Now, I've been telling my subscribers, my family members, see this thing right here? This is a debit card. Family, don't use your debit card. If you can, get you one of these, somebody credit card. If you need help, there's the email address. But listen, family, excuse me, there's some big time fraud going on in the EBT world and the debit card world, family. Check this out, and we're going to talk about it.
Agriculture employee and 5 others in a fraud and bribery scheme that prosecutors say defrauded the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, also known as food stamps, of $66 million in unauthorized transactions. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York called it one of the largest food stamp frauds in U.S. history.
Now, family, $66 million. But you know what? I got to stop with this. You know why? We didn't send a big shout out to our newest subscriber. Now listen, this is the only person who put in the comment section, "I'm new here." Family, we got a ton of new subscribers. If you all was to put "I'm new here" down at the bottom of this video, your name will be on the next ticker, okay? But we're going to keep this show rolling.
Prosecutors said Michael Kehoe, who is of no apparent relation to Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe, led a New York-based network.
Okay, let's stop. I'm going to stop it here. This is Michael Kehoe. This is who she's talking about, okay? Now we're going to keep it moving.
Tricked the government into issuing about 160
Michael Kehoe, this guy, tricked the government into spending or buying 160. Those little cards that you use to swipe the EBT cards, and you could swipe debit cards. There's a reason why I'm saying that. Let's move him. Keep this thing moving.
EBT machines to businesses that were not eligible to have them, including smoke shops and other ineligible businesses. These businesses processed fake or illegal transactions, totaling more than $30 million in EBT activity.
Now listen, family. That's the first part. The young lady, she works for the federal government. With that right here, she is the investigator who works for the federal government, who's supposed to be checking into the fraud. Well, what happened is she just stuck her hands into the cookie jar for the sum total of $30 million over 5 years, 6 years, 6 years. Yeah, because 6 times 5 is 30. 6 years. Now, this Michael guy, he was hustling the machines to business owners, and he got them caught up in the net. And I'm going to be honest with you. He's snitching. Check this out. So listen, family. This dude, he literally, because he got caught, He told on these guys here. So what do we say to that?
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
All y'all going to jail.
Go? Yeah. You do your job. So somebody puts an EBT card in there. What do you close your eyes? You don't look?
I don't know.
Well, what do you know? So the reason we're here is for your food stamp machine. You don't have a license to take food stamps here.
But I don't have the machine.
That white machine on the counter, it's a white Valor point of sale machine. You're going to tell me it don't do EBT?
I don't have any machine.
You're sure?
So listen, let me frame this back up. The first part, the black lady, right? She is supposed to be on the federal side investigating these store owners, right? Okay, cool. But she hooked up with Michael Kehoe, and Michael talked her into an inside deal that we can make all this money. And family, when I say money, what could you do with $66 million? But here's the thing. You might go to jail. So Michael Kehoe, he started selling to the bodegas in New York. All this went down in New York City, family. So let's keep this train rolling.
Why don't you got your phone, call the owner. Tell him to come on down. We're going to have a little chat.
And then the extension that they had connected to it.
We'll look at it and see what the AMR is.
See, this is the part criminals don't think about. The government has a plug-in that they can plug in to the back of the machine that Kehoe sold and retrieve all the data from the hard drive. Think about that.
A small store could generate $1 million in illegal transactions in a year without difficulty at all.
So this is becoming very popular.
Unfortunately, it is. Now, how long have you been taking EBT here?
I don't have any.
You don't have EBT. Your side, did you take it?
I don't know why this immigrant guy just won't tell the truth to the feds. Family, do you know when the feds come knocking, they got all the evidence, that little plug-in white thing that reads the hard drive. This dude might as well just either fess up or go to jail.
EBT, and you got EBT machine on the counter, and we sent somebody in here earlier today and used EBT.
I don't
Please,
know. I don't know about that. I worked debit credit. I didn't have any EBT. I didn't work. I don't know about.
The white man is telling him, we sent somebody in your shop. We set you up. You know what? This dude here is a
chicken eggs. Chicken eggs.
yes.
I guess.
you know, they're doing a disservice to the legitimate stores that are out there by bypassing the authorization process, and it allows them to commit other crimes using EBT and go undetected.
Hopefully it's a message to the community that we see the fraud that's going on with the SNAP benefits and EBT benefits. And also it's a message to the community that, hey, there are people there out here, the service, our partners with New York City Police Department, USDA, that care about you, that are going to investigate these crimes. And it's also a message to the folks that are doing these crimes. People are coming for you.
What we do today,
Yeah.
and the totality of the operation, you know, since the beginning.
So the 39 million is the totality, I'm assuming.
Yeah, those are estimates that.
So this acts as the pin capture.
Family, listen to this part very careful, because that's where this debit card comes in there. Check it out.
As we have on the point of sale. But instead of getting the key logger strokes, as you put it on your point of sale terminal, it will take video. So as it's sitting in the video, looking down at the pin, it's gathering video and it.
Did you hear that? These criminals are recording you as you punch your PIN number in. the little sleeve thing, and you punch your PIN number right there, it's a recorder watching. And when you hit the side swipe, they got all your numbers. Now with the PIN code, they don't need a physical card. And they buying it up online, family, off of you, because you use a debit card, which is your money, versus going to get a credit card. This is the bank's money. This is yours. This is the debit. This is your money. This is the bank. And guess what, family? Somebody steal something off of this, the bank gonna fight hard for this. They ain't gonna fight hard for this. This is your money.
Runs constantly. So if you're putting in your code, 1234 enter, it's entered on the camera device. Bad guys will retrieve this device, download the video, and then they'll pull out the streaming device that is inside the card reader. So that will sit in the card reader when you input your card. So it'll fit right on the bottom. So when you use your card, acting the same measure as this, as you're swiping through here.
Listen, family. I tell you, if folks would spend the time to do something positive with their minds, life would be a whole lot easier. But see, this is the part that I know y'all ain't thinking about. The bodega owners, they get to see your banking information, right? I don't know if you notice, all the bodega owners look to be immigrants. So now most debit cards got your name on it and everything. This is how the dark web get our information. But this debit card here, I don't even use this, bro. I don't use this, bro. I'm gonna use me a credit card, because guess what? One thing about these credit cards, it's the bank's money. So family, if you learn anything from this video today, stop using the debit card. Now the EBTs, I'm gonna be honest with you. The EBTs ain't nothing you can do about that. But these credit cards, that's the way to go. And until my next video, you be blessed.